Hello, I'm Dr. Anika Prather, and I thought that since we're ending the school year and looking towards our 11th year, I cannot believe it, now would be a good time to just have another conversation about who we are, why we do what we do, and how we do what we do. We are a unique school, right? We've married together two really interesting philosophies, one being the classical education model, and the other one being the Sudbury model. We bring in classical education in teaching of Latin, of students defend a thesis, looking at a real global understanding of humanity and how this timeline shows the story of humanity. But we also try to leave open pockets of freedom. One day a week they have complete freedom, and throughout the day they have pockets of freedom. And this freedom intertwined with classical education is their time to think about who they are, what their interests are, what they want to do, making their own decisions, discovering their inner talents. And they also get a chance to vote on things, make decisions for how the school operates. Within our community, there was a real desire for us to have real rigorous education in reading, writing, math, science, history. We've married these two, this sense of freedom and liberation and this sense of gaining a literacy that has been intertwined in world and American history for many, many centuries. And we want our children to be equipped. And the other part of our educational program is that we are always online. All of our education is done online. So you could be located outside of our state and you could still get this education. There's another part, though, that about once a week, we come together in our building. Now, some of you may be asking, well, why aren't we a brick and mortar? Why aren't they with teachers all day, every day? Well, when we decided to become an online school, we recognized something, and the parents recognized something, that education done in partnership with the home is so effective. If teachers are interactive and engaging and genuinely interested in student success, then in relationship and collaboration and partnership with the parents and the school, a child's education can become so incredible. So we're not going to stop being an online school. We want to continue to provide this type of education all over the world if we can. But most importantly, we want to do this type of education where the parents and the school community are always in conversation, always working together. That the parent, that the home is the main influence in a child's life. And that we are just coming alongside and supporting that. In the Bible, God gives parents the authority over children, not schools. And so we found that by doing online education, because parents can see what we're doing online, they can log into the Google Classroom and see the resources that are being used, the lessons that are being taught, the assignments that are being assigned. Because we can constantly be in conversation with parents through our monthly gathering called The Village, we can pray together, worship together, read the word together, and discuss major school decisions with the entire school community. This combination of education and community building and relationship with the family provides this three-chord strand that creates a strong, powerful educational experience for every child. We are intentionally online. And some of you all may be asking, well, if you're online and you're doing it like that, why go through the process of being accredited by Middle States or becoming a Virginia State private school? Because our philosophy is so unique. We didn't want anyone to question the credibility of what we were doing. So we submitted ourselves to the accreditation process. And so all of that together has created this robust educational experience where parents are involved. We don't make any major decisions without talking with the parents and the students. We vote on everything. Everything we do, we move together as a community. And if that is something you're interested in, maybe you wanted to homeschool but felt overwhelmed by the responsibility of being completely in charge of your child's education, but you want them at home with you. You want to be able to speak into their life, but you want help with the education piece. Maybe the Living Water School is for you. We will be hosting online info sessions from now throughout the summer. And we'd love for you to take a look at who we are. And if you're worried about your child always being online, the students are not online for hours a day. We are very sensitive to children being on a screen for hours at a time. The whole way we do it is sensitive to what the child needs. So come check us out. Come to one of our info sessions. And we think that you'll find the Living Water School is a great place for your family and most importantly, for your child.